We need new technologies, organizations and skills. We need to decrease the amount of pollution for every kilometer we travel, for every kilowatt we generate, every item we make. We have to use resources more efficiently, which means we have to recycle. We have to substitute renewable resources for those which are non-renewable. We have to make new kinds of machines and buildings. Things that we buy have to be built to last, and they have to be built so that we can repair them again. The other part of the sustainability revolution is that we have to change the work ethic. We need to learn to live with less material wealth. We have to promote the spiritual aspects of life, which means we have to take part in social and community institutions. We have to get to know our neighbours. We have to help our neighbours. We have to teach them how to grow food, how to make their own clothing, how to survive in what's going to be a very difficult future for all of us. We have to switch to non-destructive hobbies. So rather than shooting birds, we have to photograph them, for example. And ultimately, I believe that our material wealth and comfort and our food supply is going to be directly proportional to our ability to harness renewable sources of energy. So if we call today's energy consumption 100%, if we can get 70% of our energy from renewable sources, I think our comfort and our prosperity in the future will be 70% of the level of today. But I think it's all going to be dependent on how much infrastructure we can put in place between now and the time when peak oil really starts to bite and the price of oil really starts to go high. Now, I'm sorry to have delivered a message of doom and gloom, and I want to leave you with just a little bit of hope. I think it's important to recognize that almost everything that we need to do to survive as a civilization in reasonable levels of comfort and decency, almost everything has been invented and has been developed in one country or another. The difficulty is that none of it has been put together all into one place. This is our precious home. You can see how thin the atmosphere is. I hope you can all spot Italy. And I find it very hard to imagine that you can just keep on pumping pollution and poison into the atmosphere without ultimately affecting the purity of that very thin skin of air that we can see around our globe. Einstein said that insanity was doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And I suggest that now it is very important that everyone in the world use their vote and their influence to try to attain sustainability revolution. We're going to have to change the way we do everything, especially we're going to have to reduce the amount of energy we use. We're going to have to try to preserve the fertility of soils and the purity of the water.